Newcastle.
That's why I put Guehi.
Oh, okay. Then because they went in for him, didn't they? Didn't they offer about 150 billion pounds, and they still didn't get him?
What were it? Like 60, 70. They chucked some brass at him, didn't they?
Yeah.
But it's another like 6 months off his contract. He's not going to sign a new one, regardless of the fact that Palace might have Europe, whatever happens there.
Yeah.
And the only area on pitch that Newcastle struggle is centre half, I think. And maybe they could upgrade a keeper like Trafford, maybe. But Guehi, that just takes it to another level. It takes them up a notch. That does consistent Europe all time. Newcastle now.
Yeah, he's quality, and I just feel that they're missing it, aren't they? They're missing that, and obviously they've been restricted to spend because of PSR. But it feels like at some point they're gonna have to break through, aren't they? That glass ceiling, because I sometimes I just don't know how long you can operate at that level with the greatest of respect, like a Shah, a Dan Burn, a Murphy.
Yeah.
I think you've got to be able to, like Harvey Barnes, with the greatest of respect. They've got to proper elevate, haven't they? And I know you're a big Harvey Barnes fan. Oh, Harvey Barnes.
And the Iron. And now Harvey Barnes. Oh, it's an equaliser. Harvey Barnes.
I was there at that. I was there.
You on commentary?
Length at pitch after screwing at pigsty. Good man.
I don't know. I've got two for this, and I'm kind of like I don't know which way would be the best way here. So one, I've got Rashford. So maybe
for Newcastle this.
Yeah. So maybe.
Yeah.
So maybe you can judge it. So I've got Rashford for it. I've got James Trafford. So obviously that we know that they're going to sign Trafford anyway, or they're at least in conversations with. It feels like at the back, obviously with Dubravka, Nick Pope, it looks like he's moving on as well. That might be essential. But do you think Rashford? We're just talking about that level up. Do you think with that front line, he is that level up that's going to maybe consistently keep them in that conversation? Or I mean, who do you think that is? Trafford's longevity in it. He's only 23 years of age, top keeper. England probably knocking soon as well again. I don't know. I don't know which is the level raiser at Newcastle there, to be honest. Which would be the best one?
It's same as Villa though. Like I said earlier that I think they should keep Watkins, and long term I think he's just like I do think he could offer more maybe long term than Rashford could for the price. Rashford short term is going to go in and start for Newcastle. You know what I mean? He
100%.
definitely is. He benched Watkins. At the end of the day, he benched Watkins. Watkins is better than, I know it's a different position, but anything that they've got out wide, Newcastle have. So I feel like he could definitely go in and take him to the next level. Yeah. I would say so. Trafford, I won't say he's like even an immediate massive improvement on Poe, but you are paying for a 22-year-old English keeper there, aren't you? That's what they're paying for.
Yeah,
the long-term side of it. But Rashford for right here and now would take him to the next step.
Yeah, 100%. Forest up next.
Squad depth reasons, especially up front, I feel like they lack serious depth. Like I like that I want to hear as well, and Chris Wood. But Chris Wood, I feel like, could maybe. He's not going to have the same season as he just have. Let's just put it that way.
No way.
And they have got a lot of depth, but not a lot of depth in serious quality. I've gone Sargent at Norwich. I think he's comfortably best striker in division, and he's still fairly young.
That's your biggest stinker of the video, I think.
You're joking.
Absolute stinker. That
really? You don't rate him?
Josh Sargent.
You do not rate that guy
at Nottingham Forest. Yeah, European football,
Conference League. I could go front. You're joking.
Oh, flip. Well, what do you reckon that is their objectives this season? Anyway, do you reckon it is just top 10 again? Because if they're going for Josh Sargent as the lead number 9, I'm not sure that'd work as a top 10 push.
Can we not rotate now? You can't have anything,
How do you see him, Cal? How do you see him? Do you see him as the starter or what? What's going on?
I think it won't take him long. You don't rate him then, clearly. I think he's easily the best striker in Championship. Easily.
Is that because of how bargain basement this Championship season's been, though, for strikers?
Well, it's like, maybe actually, like Pirrou's crap in it, really.
Campbell. I don't think he's definitely not an out-and-out number 9, but okay.
I genuinely like Sargent. I'm not saying to come in and be like best player you've ever seen, but Forest have got to accept that they're not going to be a Europe side every year. They are going to have an inevitable fall off this year, and I think just establishing yourself as a Palace maybe for a little bit, rather than spaffing your jocks, then that'd be actually all right for him.
I've gone with a very ambitious one.
Here we go. We've got opposite ends then.
I've gone with João Palhinha at Bayern. Apparently,
what?
Yeah, João Palhinha. They need a bit of central midfield reinforcements, I think, and apparently he wants to move back. Apparently, there's a number of Premier League clubs in for him as well. I don't think that's a bad shout whatsoever.
How much money is he on at Bayern?
I thought you'd like that, to be honest with you.
No, he's a very good player. He was a very good player at Fulham. How much grass is he on at Bayern? It's got to be 200 grand probably.
Yeah, I reckon it's going to cost him about 40 million quid in it, and he's going to be on upwards.
Stupid money.
Yeah, he's going to be on upwards. Sargent will cost him 40 quid. But yeah, he's gonna.
And put some respect on Sargent's name.
I'm gonna get some flack. Norwich fans do watch this as well, so I'm gonna get some flack in here from there.
All later him. Oh, I'm a Barnsley fan. Just say it. Oh.
Just say it. Just say it. Let me know who I am. Right, who's up next? We've got Sunderland. Go on then.
I've got Jordan Henderson.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. Thank God. I thought you were just gonna give me a little shit then. It works. That people don't like it. It's not a flashy name. It's not exciting. Yeah. But the amount of experience that he's got, he walked into Ajax and was captain straight away.
Yeah.
Yeah, he'd do a very good job there.
Yeah, I think so. I think Henderson's a smart signing. I think he's like 34 years of age, but they're just kids everywhere, aren't they? Rig, obviously, when Bellingham's moved on as well, and Tommy Watson's moved on as well, but Isidor's young. O'Neill's yeah. You've obviously got Meander, he's young as well, isn't he? So try Hume. So they've got a lot of like youngsters, and as it's getting closer, and I know you don't think any of the promoted clubs stand a chance, but I looked at Sunderland's start, and I probably thought out of that three, I know we spoke about it, but they've probably got the best early chance in really gaining a bit of momentum if they are going to all this season.
I agree. I think people are sleeping on Sunderland a bit, thinking that they'll just immediately come last, which I do disagree with. I think Sunderland have got like a fairly half decent chance at trying to stay up.
Yeah.
It's hard wording it, innit? Because you just know, really, but it's hard.
Need a bit more hope in here, mate. Spurs up next. Best team in the world.
We've got same here as well. I know we've both got Eze. Is that just laziness from us?
Once again, I mean, here's one for you. Apparently, he's the top target after Spurs have missed out on Emblemo, says this report from the Telegraph. Apparently, his release clause is 70 million quid. Is he worth that? That's the question, isn't it?
He's to Palace, but like, God, it depends what side you look at it from. Palace obviously again don't need to sell. Why would they for like anything less than that, really? But if Eze is worth 70 million quid, I just don't know.
Kudus is 85 then, isn't he?
No. Eze is better than Kudus as well.
Yeah. So 70 million quid, flipping it.
But it's just where football's going in it. So I guess everybody's like going to be inflated to a certain extent. I really like Eze though. Yeah, he's due a top move.
It's the new 30 million and it's 70 million.
It probably is, yeah.
West Ham.
Oh, I've gone with a loan here. Because again, West Ham like to go foreign, don't they, a lot of time, and it's leagues that I just don't watch. I'm not gonna lie to you. And I think Wan-Bissaka come in, and obviously we're very good for him.
Yep.
And I think they could probably, if they can get a tune out of him and keep him fit, could do it on the other side, especially with Cresswell leaving. I've gone Luke Shaw on loan.
Oh, okay.
His contract can't have long left either.
No,
and he's not going to get another top draw club, Shaw is, because of his fitness levels. I think if he seems to do well every time he's not with Man U, or if he gets to a cup final or England and he's fit, I think he could do with probably a fresh thing away, similar to Rashford to an extent. And I could see Rashford coming here as well, really. But I'd like to see Luke Shaw there.
How do you think West Ham will do this season? I think it's going to be interesting, isn't it, when you look at Potter and a lot. I don't think a lot of them are that keen on him.
I think they'll finish like bottom 7. Do you know what I mean? I think they'll be in the clump of teams that the promoted ones are trying to catch. But I could probably see them doing a little bit better than they have done this year at the same time.
Yeah.
Really? Because obviously they're going to chuck loads of money at it like they all do every summer. They've still got Jared Bowen, which you just can't overlook, really.
Mate,
he does it on his own, doesn't he?
He's a nightmare, him. He's an absolute nightmare.
It must be awful seeing like someone like that at a side he's trying to catch.
How's he not got a top move, by the way, the greatest of respect? I feel like, he
Danny Dyer, I'm telling you, that's what it is.
Danny Dyer. Both of them.
He's in his ear, yeah. You will not leave.
I've gone with Rafael Onyedika. He's playing at Club Brugge. Big, powerful ball winner. But they've been linked to him for the best part of 2 weeks. So I reckon they're going to get him in that central midfield. So
no, you have never seen that bloke's picture ever.
You've had a couple in here as well that you've not seen before. Bournemouth. What was Bournemouth's centre back for you?
Mosquera.
You called him Mosquito off air.
No.
Oh, right. Okay. Yeah, go on then, mate. We'll go Wolves.
I watch this guy loads and loads. I'm not taking this as football management potential or the fact that he's Portuguese. I've gone for a centre half, Antonio Silva at Benfica. Why is that funny?
When have you watched him then?
I just said I'm Football Manager, mate.
Oh, okay.
It's good
yeah.
that, mate. A lot of top teams use Football Manager. To my vast knowledge.
Well, you're in the know, so there you go.
True.
I've gone with Raskin at Rangers, centre midfielder. They're all wanting a central midfielder at the minute as well. Rangers player of the season, obviously. Big performer in Scotland, young. He's about 24 years of age, and they've been obsessed about him for about 18 months now, Wolves. So there we go. Do you want to end the video officially, mate? Do you want to give a little shout out to your channel as well?
Well, they're only here to watch me. Guys, my name is Callum Fowler EFL on YouTube. I do videos and lives, and I do TikToks as well. And I'm on Twitter, and my address is no. But thank you for watching, guys. I'll be over there.
It's been a pleasure, everyone. Like, comment, subscribe. See you in a bit.